There is no doubt in saying that a lot of fans around the world are very much having a problem with the Star Wars franchise and exactly what direction Disney has actually chosen for the Star Wars universe. Thankfully, things are really getting better as we speak, as a light at the end of the tunnel is actually being created since Bob Chapek came on board as the new Disney CEO. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, both Disney and Lucasfilm have over 10 years worth of Star Wars projects for Disney Plus alone. That is, of course, separated from the new Star Wars movies, such as the new Star Wars trilogy and other films currently in the works as well. And that really does tell us and really speaks volumes of how, I guess you could say, ambitious Disney really is. Whether or not it's out of a phase of damage control or desperation, or out of a phase of just being pure, generous to the fans, is still unclear. I really do feel that it's leaning more toward the fact that Disney is really in a phase of damage control and trying to really patch things up, not just for themselves, but also how the fans see them as a company treating this universe, given what Kathleen Kennedy had actually done to The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. So, looking at the future here, obviously Disney Plus is going to be a library's worth of Star Wars, projects or material, if you will. Animated TV shows and live-action TV shows. In fact, they have also been in the talks of maybe even doing animated movies for Disney Plus. But however, that's going to be in the distant future. Everything related to Disney Star Wars right now is that they're looking at the TV shows on Disney Plus and the theatrical movies, which also is something that I'm really looking forward to. Now, everything related to creators Dave Filoni, of course Jon Favreau, and George Lucas, this is the trinity, if you will, the actual trio of the creatives that are really patching Star Wars as we speak. Now, since the end of Star Wars The Clone Wars Season 7, Star Wars fans around the world believe that, of course, between The Mandalorian and the end of The Clone Wars is the perfect momentum for Star Wars to go in a new and more positive direction by Disney. Now, it's explained that both Bob Iger and Bob Chapek are working closely with George Lucas, Dave Filoni, and Jon Favreau in order to craft a new Star Wars universe that they plan to make larger than the old one from the 1990s and the early 2000s. It's noted that creators Dave Filoni is working very close with Jon Favreau and George Lucas, and that Dave Filoni is going to play a major role in the development of the Kenobi TV series. It's actually explained that Dave Filoni has been in the talks with writers of the Kenobi TV show and even Disney CEO Bob Chapek of bringing back actor Hayden Christensen to play a vital role in the Kenobi TV series for Disney Plus starring Ewan Mcgregor. Now, it's noted that Dave Filoni plans to put Hayden Christensen back in the suit of Darth Vader for a handful of scenes for the show, and even have him return as Anakin Skywalker in a new horrific way in the form of nightmares or of Kenobi to witness during his solitude on Tatooine. Now, it's noted that this plan by Filoni is that he actually wants to make actor Hayden Christensen relevant once again in the new Star Wars universe, and that Lucas has been in the talks already with Hayden Christensen and has set up the plan for his return. It's explained that Dave Filoni also wants to find a way for both Vader and Kenobi to connect through the Force in some way, shape, or form in the series that is described to reflect on a line of dialogue by Vader in A New Hope that will give it a new meaning entirely. Now, Filoni is described to have a major plan with George Lucas in order to regain many of the lost fans of those who were upset with the sequel trilogy era of Star Wars, and that Filoni is the one who pitched the idea for the Kenobi show to feature Anakin once more. It's explained that the rewrites of the Kenobi series had to do with the return of Darth Vader in a very surprising way, and that they are in the talks with James Earl Jones to appear as Vader once more as the voice when they begin filming the series in January of next year, to bring Vader back in the show that takes place 8 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith. The series is described to be very dark and gritty, and will also feature a side story of the Jedi killings throughout the galaxy of those who have been in hiding. Filoni wants Hayden's return to be perfect for the fans and to be the major highlight of a handful of episodes for the Kenobi TV series. So, this is the most exciting element of the new universe, I believe at least, is the Kenobi TV show, right? I think that this really is going to be the full, or the real start of the new universe, if you will, as far as the television shows go, right? Now, The Mandalorian Season 2, granted, we're going to get a lot more Force-related content in there. Ahsoka Tano is coming back. We have Sabine coming back in live-action form. We also have Boba Fett coming back to life in The Mandalorian Season 2. Looking forward to that as well. Jon Favreau even is actually going to implement Luke Skywalker in his younger self in The Mandalorian Season 3, which he is currently writing as we speak. So a lot of plans. They're very ambitious about this. And to have Hayden back as Anakin/Vader by, of course, Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, and of course George Lucas, Dave Filoni is going to really handle the story side of things here, and is really going to play a major role in exactly how that's going to be used in the Kenobi TV series. So with that being said, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.